The world we live in constantly forces us to look outward. If we want to understand something, we are told, search, read, watch, listen. But very few people ask this question: from where do we see ourselves? The things you think, where do they arise from? The things you fear, where are they felt in the body? The peace or restlessness you feel, which part of the body is it connected to? If you feel honestly, you will find that most emotions do not rise directly in the head, but in the center of the body. And the center of the body is not a guess, it is a definite place, the navel. The navel is not just a body part, it is a memory of time. The navel is often considered a severed relationship, but in ancient wisdom it was not considered severed but hidden. It was believed that, although the cord was cut, the memory of that path never leaves the body. This memory does not stay in the bones, it does not stay in the flesh, it stays at the level of energy. That is why many people feel heaviness in the stomach for no reason. That is why some emotions pierce directly into the stomach. This is the language of the body, which we have forgotten to understand. When the body knows but the mind does not agree, has it ever happened that your mind says yes to something, but your stomach feels something strange? Has it ever happened that everything seems fine, yet there is restlessness inside? Ancient understanding says that this is not an illusion. It is a signal from the body. And the center of that signal is considered the area around the navel. That is why, in ancient times before important decisions, people used to calm themselves. They did not walk, they did not run. They sat, and they felt the center of the body, the navel and the invisible flow of energy. Now understand one thing, in a direct and simple way. Your body is not just a structure of flesh. Inside it, something is constantly moving. Like a river flows without making a sound. Energy flows without being seen. And where there is flow, there are gateways. The navel in many traditions was considered such a gateway, neither good nor bad, just open. Now the question is not whether the gateway exists or not. The question is, do you know it or not? Being left open unknowingly. Imagine, if the main door of your house stays open day and night, you will say it's okay, nothing happened. But slowly, wind will come inside, dust will come, noise will come. And you will say, why do I stay tired? Something similar happens with the body. When the center is ignored, energy scatters. And scattered energy becomes noise in the mind. Fatigue, laziness, and emptiness. Today many people say, whatever I do, I don't feel like it. Even after sleep, fatigue remains. There is a heaviness. I don't understand why. Often its cure is sought in coffee, mobile, or entertainment. But in ancient times, people used to ask, is your center stable? Because when the center is unstable, external things provide relief only for a short time. Relationship between the navel and emotions. Fear shrinks the stomach. Anger makes the stomach hot. Guilt makes the stomach heavy. This is not a coincidence. It is a signal from the body that emotions are directly connected to the center. And when the center is ignored, emotions do not stay under control. Common understanding of ancient cultures. Different times, different places, different languages, but the same message. In India, it was considered the foundation of life force. In China, the storehouse of internal energy. In Mayan civilization, the center of the world. This was not a coincidence. It was an experience. Wrong meaning of covering the navel. Today when someone says the navel should be covered, people laugh, because they connect it with clothes or tradition. But in ancient wisdom, it was not about clothes. It was about attention. It was about awareness. To cover means not to ignore. To cover means to keep the center protected. Why meditation was kept in the middle, not at the top? Today meditation is taught in the head. Think, remove thoughts. But earlier, meditation was kept in the center of the body. Because a person who settles in their center is less shaken by external ups and downs. The second brain of the body. Today's science calls it the gut brain. Ancient traditions already knew it. The stomach area is directly connected to decisions, emotions, and intuition. And the navel is the center of this area. When energy starts flowing outward, when a person stays in constant stress, stays in crowds, stays in fear, then energy starts flowing outward. That is why some people feel more tired after being among people. This is not a social, but an energetic experience. Feeling the navel, not a method. This is not an action, it is not a rule. Just one thing. Sometimes, feel the center of your own body. Just feel. No attempt to change. When attention comes to the center, slowly, a person notices that their reaction is decreasing. They don't break over everything, they don't shake at every word. This is not power, it is stability. Modern life and the lost center. We are living very fast. So fast that there is no time to listen to the body. But the body still speaks, as heaviness, as fatigue, as restlessness. A question that is hard to avoid. If the navel was indeed the first link of life, then was its importance only until birth? Or is it still saying something that we are not hearing?